in the face for Russell Duncan. Calderon protesting his innocence, but the referee has given a free kick for the home side. Much to the dismay and disgust of the Raith Rovers players, as you can see. The referee saying that is a free kick. This could be dangerous for the visitors. Certainly all depend on the quality of ball they can get into the middle. Roy McBain and Barry Wilson. Wilson will take over the head of Ritchie. Away by Raith Rovers. Calderon, he's made the break. He's done that well. He's got help on the far side through Platino. Into the middle, looking for Britton. It might have come for Rob. Cleared eventually. Tokely heads it on. But now, there's a danger here as Wilson picks up and finds Tokely. Tokely with some room. Edge of the area. Hislop. Hislop's done well. Can he get the ball across? Not sure if it took a deflection. It certainly did, says linesman on this side. And that'll be a corner for Inverness. So Bobby Mann has come up, so too Stuart McCaffrey. Paul Ritchie will be in there as well. Ross Tokely. They're going to be the targets, I think, for the corner towards the far post. There's a chance for Inverness. And Ross Tokely marks his 250th game for the club with the opening goal. Nobody had picked up Tokely in the far post. The ball swung in, and there the header from the number 2 into the net, and Inverness 1 up. A patient build-up. Inverness now look for Barry Wilson cutting in from wide. Ritchie misses out, then gets a second chance, and there's room on this side here for Roy McBain. Towards the far post, David Bingham was there. The goalkeeper actually missed the ball, but Bingham unable to take advantage. Gonzalez forward as the half-time whistle goes here at Caledonian Stadium. Barry Wilson with a shot early on for the home side. Showed some promise, but it was Ross Tokely on his 250th appearance who has scored the only goal of the game so far, and that's given us a half-time score here of Inverness 1, Raith Rovers 0. Kelly Thistle's 100% home league record is still intact. Raith have it all to do to get back into this game, and certainly they've been tighter at the back than they were last week, but they desperately need a cutting edge in the second 45 minutes. Gonzalez, towering ball. It'll go as far as Mark Brown. It nearly went over his head, and indeed Mark Brown got a hand to the ball to divert that one for a corner. Now that would have been very interesting indeed. I think the ball was going wide in any case. Brown couldn't afford to take a chance. And out of nothing, Raith have a chance. Calderon into the middle. It's cleared away. Britton now will try and make something of it. Into the middle once more. Chance for Ian Brown. Just couldn't get enough power on his header, the number 5. Inverness forced into some defending there. Roy McBain trying to make something of it. McBain's still there. Eventually he'll come back out for Craig Stanley. And Calderon, and there's room on this side now. There could be danger for Inverness. Richard Britton needs a good cross if he can get one. Into the middle, over the head of Calderon. Not sure if he left it, but Calderon once more, and this a real chance now for Raith. Calderon trying to get it onto his left foot. Maybe it would have been better shooting with his right. And eventually the chance was lost. Well, Brady in the challenge with Hislop. The referee will have to sort this out. There are a few fingers been pointed. Certainly a deal of unhappiness out there on the field. Certainly Steve Hislop was the victim of a tough challenge earlier. So the free kick for Inverness. Barry Wilson into the middle. Bobby Mann was there. I don't think he really got his head to the ball. Certainly not to the extent he would have liked. Otherwise that might well have ended up in the net. And Bobby Mann so close to making it 2-0. Sutton's flick on, Carol Hawley, chance for Raith Rovers, but what a challenge in the end by Stuart McCaffrey. Great defending. Played forward for Hawley. Now Carol Hawley, well, he couldn't quite find his man. David Bingham gets a loose ball and Stuart Golobeck. Looking now for Steve Hislop's run, and Steve Hislop has done well here. Ritchie driving into the penalty area. Hislop needs to get this ball across on his left foot, and the best he can manage is to win the corner kick. Corner for Cali. Men at front, men at the back post. The one who mattered was Stuart McCaffrey. It's 2-0 for the home side. The corner was played in by Barry Wilson, and really the marking wasn't there in McCaffrey. He had a free header 6 yards from goal. Next stop, the net, and 2-0 for Inverness. Carol Hawley down for Mark Pearce. In field now for Craig Stanley, and to the far side is Stanage. As Raith look for something from this game, they do need to take something. They need a goal soon. There's Sutton, and there is the goal they wanted. And didn't they make that one look so easy? As Goran Stanage sent the ball in from the left, John Sutton with a header, the ball in the net, and this game once again is alive. It's now Inverness 2, Raith Rovers 1. Ritchie in the middle, Roy McBain trying to make something of it on the far side. Still McBain, 2-3 to his left. He needs to find somebody. Golobeck. Ritchie looking for it. Hislop is there. Driven in. Good save into the side net. Raith have to get a move on. Whistles from the crowd suggesting the home fans think time is up. Stanage into the middle. McCaffrey with the clearance. The full-time whistle does go here in Inverness, and it's been a good day for John Robertson's men. They took the lead through Ross Tokely. That was a half-time score, 1-0. Stuart McCaffrey made it 2-0, and although John Sutton brought one back before the end, the final score here is Inverness 2, Raith Rovers 1. John, the good news is you're top of the league. The bad news is you're now the target for everybody else.
Yeah, that's right, but that's what you want.